Hello, hello. My name is Kristen Bowling, TGIF. I'm here to share with you our undersense and our LashSense and our eyesense. Excuse my appearance. I look quite strange, and that's because I already have one of my eyes already done. Hey, Beezy! And I'm going to show you how to do the other eye. But as you can see, the difference between having an eye that has a mascara on, or mascara, however you all say it, versus an eye that does not. So this eye has every single thing on my eye that this eye does, except for the 3 products mentioned in the title above or below. But let me introduce myself. I'm Kristen. I'm from Salem, Virginia, right outside of Roanoke, and I have been a distributor with SeneGence for 3.2 years. So I'm super excited to be here, but I am not gonna lie, nervous. Lives are not really one of my favorite things to do. So just because I have a live watching audience. So welcome. And no, I did not get beat up last night. I'm going to be showing you all these products, and then we're going to replicate it on this side. So the first item I want to talk to you about is our undersense, otherwise known as Lash Primer. We used to have a different formula. It was gray. It was okay. I was a total Lash Primer snob prior to SeneGence. I used the Urban Decay formula. However, once I became a SeneGence distributor, I essentially told myself, you can't wear anything else. And not everyone believes that way. I do, because on the off day that I'm wearing something that is not SeneGence, you're going to say to me, oh, that's beautiful. What color is that? And I'm going to have to tell you, it's from another company, and I don't want to do that. So I did use our other formula. I wasn't a huge fan. It was gray, and it was really hard to cover up. So, hey, Cheryl. So this is our new formula, but it came out, I would think, like a year, maybe a year and 2 months ago. I can't remember the exact date, but as you can see, it's ivory. So that's cool. And the wand is tapered. So why do we need undersense? Well, undersense is a great way to build your lashes up right before you're going to put on your mascara or LashSense. I'm going to say LashSense. I'm very self-conscious about the way I say the other word, because I have a friend who says she just thinks it's so funny the way I say it. So one thing about this product is it's buildable. You can put a couple layers on if you want. However, you have to be careful, because the more you put on, the chances of your LashSense clumping will happen. And LashSense, as we're going to talk about in a few minutes, is clump free. So if your LashSense becomes clumpy, it's all because of the fact that you put too much of this on, more than likely. But this does help condition your lashes. It helps volumize your lashes. And it keeps them from, like, if you have issues with brittle eyelashes, it will definitely, I'm not allowed to use the word heal, but it will start to condition them, and you will see an improvement in your eyelashes tenfold. Another great fact about this product is it has our polypeptide in it known as Capixyl. And the Capixyl will work towards essentially growing, lengthening your eyelashes. So I just love it. A little debate that some of us have, it really just depends on who you are and the way you feel it's best, the outcome is best. You can either apply it on and then wait for it to fully dry, which most people do, or I've also been heard that you can put it on and not wait for it to dry and hurry up and get your LashSense on, and then it will perfectly attach to the wetness of the undersense. I can't say that I'm consistent either way. Usually it's because I'm in a rush. I'll slap it on, and then I'll go over to my next eye. If it's dry, great. If it's not, I don't sweat it. It's no big deal. The price point on this is $24. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know what other cosmetics cost these days because I literally do not enter another cosmetic store. Mostly because I have an extremely hard time paying full price for a product. This product is $24. I did look up It Cosmetics and Urban Decay Primer. The Urban Decay is $22, but it does not have the Capixyl in it. And the It's Cosmetics is $25. So it's right in the middle ground. And our products, I cannot speak for other products. This one is gluten-free, it's vegan, it's not tested on animals, it's phthalate-free, which if you do your research on phthalates is a substance that helps like nail polish become thin or shampoo become goopy. It's like a plasticky substance, and you don't want that in your products because everything that you put on your skin absorbs into your skin. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Diane. Hello, Betty. So that's some of the main points of this product. I also have heard that some people just put it at the tips. I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong. I don't have my MUA certification. I do what works for me. Makeup is an art. So the biggest reason I'm nervous for popping on here is not even because of the customers that are watching. It's because of all the other lipsense distributors that are watching. And I'm always afraid they're going to say, what is she talking about? But hopefully not. So that is that. I am extremely nervous and I get dementia when I go live. So I took some notes for myself to just make sure that I didn't forget to say something. But for the most part, I think I said it all. So that is undersense. So the next one we have to talk about is LashSense. Now we have two different LashSense. Okay, we've got the blue tube and the gold tube. I am also a mascara snob, LashSense snob. I used to use It Cosmetics LashSense. I'm just going to say LashSense. It was probably my favorite one. I did not care for our older formula. I just didn't. It was, again, I had a hard time selling it, so I didn't push it, but I did wear it because I liked the 50% off. So why do we have two different formulas? Well, the first one is blue, not blue in color, it's black. Mine is black. But this one is waterproof. So if you have the blue tube, you have waterproof. The reason I personally use waterproof is because I like the wand. Let me show it to you. A little fun fact about this wand is it took a year to design. I like how thick it is and how wide it is. I just need to feel like it's brushing my eyelashes, if that makes sense. It's waterproof. Let's see what else I put. It has a wax in it that helps your lashes remain flexible, and it also has our polypeptide Capixyl in it, which helps grow your lashes 46% in 4 short weeks, which is remarkable. I've never had lashes as long as I have now, and I attribute it completely to these two products in addition to our LashSense, or our Lash Extend, I'm sorry. So many senses and extends and So I use all 3 products. If you are on a budget, you don't need to use all 3 products. These have the Capixyl in it, and it will grow your eyelashes. So the biggest reason, another reason I use this is because it's waterproof. It's tear proof. So if you're one of those really emotional ladies and you are constantly crying about a cute puppy dog or something your children did, this would be a good one to have. And it's smudge proof. So kind of like our LipSense or any of our makeup, really, it's long lasting. You're not going to have issues with it coming off at all. It's also flake free. This is very popular. I sell a lot of these. It's non-waterproof, but it's more of like a humidity-free type product. It's not waterproof. And one of the downfalls in waterproof is that you could damage your lashes trying to get your LashSense off. So I have a perfect way to remove this product, and I'll be sharing that with you shortly. But this product, the only real reason I don't use it, and honestly haven't even tried it, is because I don't really care for the wand. Let me show you. I don't even have one open, but I think the wand is exactly like that. It's just too thin for me. So I'm not like a huge fan of that wand. So the colors that they come in are black and black brown. We do have some funky colors. I haven't checked the back office to see if they're still available, but because they're limited edition. But we have purple, teal, and cobalt blue. And I have sold a purple, but I don't carry them in stock because I realize they're probably more specialty items. Not everybody would use them. So, but if you're into that kind of thing, let me know. I can get you some. So let's see. Let me see. Okay. I told you about the polypeptide. I told you about how it grows our eyelashes. Oh, one thing that I personally do and I love. So I don't know if you all know this, but LashSense or any lash products, typically, word is on the street, you really shouldn't use it longer than 3 months, but you could go as long as 6 months. And the reason that is because every single time you're dipping your wand in and out, you're placing air in there and bacteria in there that can eventually get to your eye, obviously, and you chance getting an eye infection. I don't know if you've ever had an eye infection before, but I have. I've had ulcers. I've had pink eye, very painful. So you don't want to have an eye infection. So what I do is I put the date when I open it. I just take my label maker, my Dymo label maker, and I put the date on when I opened it. You can typically tell when it's due because your wand will be extremely dry. But if you don't know and you're a little bit of a weirdo about bacteria, this would be a good way to do it. So what I did today is I printed a new label. That was March 1st, and I knew I would be going live with this, so I just let my LashSense extend out just a few more days, and I stick this label onto a new wand. So I'm going to take this off because we're going to get ready in a few minutes after we talk about eyesense. We are going to apply that second eye. So if you don't have a lot of time right now, I can be very wordy and overly detailed. I have a little hashtag that I branded for myself. Every little thing is a big deal. So I'm always about details, and I can tend to be a blabbermouth. But when you receive your LashSense from your distributor, it should have this plastic wrap on it. If it does not have the plastic wrap on it, then I would worry or be concerned or just ask her why it's not on there. So here's my June 5th. So now I'll know 3 months from June 5th will be when I need to place a new tube in my makeup bag. Okay, so both of these are very buildable. The very first layer is basically to give your lashes that length. Wait, I can't, you can see the difference. I have 2 layers on. The second layer literally provides like a 3-dimension, and you can see that here. If you can get past the bags of my eyes, the designer bags, you can tell like how dramatically different it is. And that's pretty much it. The price point for this is $28, and I believe strongly that it's well worth every penny based off of all the ingredients that are in here that are lengthening and strengthening and conditioning and growing and volumizing, giving you that really amazing glam look. Well worth it. Paraben free, gluten free, not tested on animals, vegan. You cannot beat it. As Abby said earlier, all of the ingredients, the majority of the ingredients in our products come from the Vanuatu Islands. So this little tube, $28, the ingredients have flown all the way to the US and packaged in the US, and they're free and clear of chemical, 98% natural, so you cannot beat that. So now I know this tube is dead, and that is LashSense. One fun fact or way to get this off, I use our Shea Body Buttercream. Let me grab that really quickly. This is actually buttercream for your body. Very, very moisturizing. I just place that all over my eyes, and then I take my makeup wipe and I pull it off, and it literally melts it off. So if you don't have this product and you're using our LashSense, this is like a makeup removing hack for that product. Get yourself a bottle. Maybe your distributor can let you try a little like smidgen of it somehow, if that's legal. We have a lot of compliance rules that we have to follow. Okay, the last product is our eyesense. So I was the most excited when this product came out because for almost an entire year and a half of being a distributor, I had to use what I don't like, again, because I will not enter into another makeup store. I had to use liquid eyeliner. If you love liquid eyeliner, please don't judge me, but one, I'm left-handed, so everything never seems normal, and applying a liquid onto my eyes was just messy and crooked, and I don't know, it just didn't work for me. So actually what I used, I tried our liquid liner, again, only because I'm not a fan of liquid. I stopped using it. I just could not use it, and I very rarely advertise the product because I have a hard time advertising things that I don't personally like. But if you're ever interested, I can let you try ours. I was using our Onyx Eyeshadows, so that's what's cool. Like everyone has been saying on here, it's extremely versatile. You can use this in your brows, like Kaylee said. If you have black hair, you can use this as shadow, obviously. You can use it as eyeliner. So this particular color only has a few uses, but that's what I was using prior to our pencil liners coming out. So as you see here, I've placed them all on my hands, and watch this. Doesn't come off. Just like our lipsense. It's so crazy. I have to sometimes like look and like, did it come off? But the main permanent colors right now are black and black brown. We had a brown, and just in the last 2 weeks, they've discontinued it. So I'm praying to God that brown comes back out somehow, because not every lady wants a stark black pencil liner. In the meantime, we do have several other colors. We have a navy, we have a purple, we have a, I think it's called a warm gold, a golden, what is it called? I wrote it down, golden shimmer. I have it. This one's mine. I put it on my hand, but I don't use it that often. And then we have a green. The green and the purple are my fave. They go well with my auburny, nappy straight hair. I was so focused on my makeup today, I don't even think I brushed my hair. But I've sold a lot of these. The purple, in the last couple of weeks, I've sold a lot of, just because I've taken some selfies with the purple on, and it really accentuates the brown eyes that I have, and I've sold quite a bit. If you're on here, Leslie, tell us what you think of your brown eyeliner, or purple eyeliner. So let me look at my notes just to make sure I said everything. It is waterproof. So just like you can see, it's budge proof, smudge proof. If I run this hand underwater and do this, it's not going anywhere. So if you have allergies, again, if you're a crier, or if you're just concerned like about feathering or smearing or budging, you don't have to worry about that with eyesense. One of my downlines, current downlines, she first became my customer, not even from LipSense, it was lip balm. And then the second product that she bought was our eyesense, and she only applies her eyeliner on her waterline or her wet line, however you want to say it. And she was blown away that it doesn't come off. I don't do that. I can do it over here on this eye today, I don't mind, but it does not come off. And she would say that sometimes she had to literally apply her eyeliner 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day just because she only applied it in that line right there, and it would just come right off. It's very velvety. I can show you. It goes on, it glides really good. I don't know if you can see. And it does not have a sharpener. So I don't know if that's an issue for you, but I'm going to teach you really quickly how you can sharpen it. One thing that I love is it fits on the end. Total first world problems, but it fits on the end without you holding it. So a lot of times prior to using SeneGence products, I would lose my cap and then my eyeliner would dry out. So the way that you could sharpen this, if that's important to you, a lot of times we have a lot of oils on our faces, and it's nice to give the tip of this eyesense a fresh, a fresh start without oil or yesterday's product. I don't do this every day, but just find like a smooth surface, even your counter, as long as you've wiped it down with a Clorox wipe, because again, you're putting this on your eye. You don't want bacteria to be there. But you want to hold it kind of like at a, not a 90-degree angle, like a 45-degree angle, and you just want to turn it. And it doesn't sharpen it perfectly, but it sharpens it enough. So it removes the product from the day before or from the previous week. It gives it an oil-free beginning, and it sharpens it just a little bit so you can apply this to do your really precise wing or just whatever. Another cool thing is if you touch it while it's wet, when you first apply it, you can smudge it out. So if you love like a smoky eye look, it does set quickly, so you do have to work pretty fast, but you can smudge it out and it looks beautiful. I still need to learn how to do the winged look. If anybody knows how to do the wing look down here, send me some hearts. So we're gonna get started. Let me go over my notes and just make sure. Oh, and maybe the only other thing I forgot is it's retractable. So you can twist, and that's how you raise it up and down. And be really careful, because if you twist it too high and go to apply it, it's going to break. And I've broken product when it's that high, and I've almost cried because that's a lot of product that I've wasted. So I think that's about it. So no smudging, no bleeding, no feathering, multiple colors, and that's eyesense. So I hope you've learned a lot. I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye. First, I'm going to curl it, and I'm going to be looking in this mirror because looking into my phone is a little bit hard to do, and you can't really be precise. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes first. And I don't know if everybody has an eye curler. It's certainly not necessary, but I like it to just give myself that extra curl. I love a curly look. I too, like Amanda, just bought some, my husband bought them for me for Mother's Day, some magnetic eyelashes. I have yet to try them yet, but I love, one of the things about LashSense is that's like your final step, and it really completes your look, in my opinion. Maybe outside your actual eyebrows. Okay, so I probably should open another one of these. I don't have the date on this one, but you just, oh, let me do my eyeliner first. Sorry. See, I told you I had dementia when I'm online. So what I do is I do my top and my bottom. Let me see if I can zoom in on a little bit more. Not everybody does that, but I just pull my eye a little bit. You want to be really careful because the skin on your eyes is very gentle and you can damage it very quickly. It's the first place you'll see signs of aging. And I really don't pick it up. I just keep going back and forth. If you're a makeup artist on here and that's not the way to do it, you can laugh at me. I'm sorry. I know pulling on your skin is also terrible, but I have to pull on it just gently to get that really precise line. And then I kind of do the same on the other side. I hate pulling on my skin. And I pull it all the way to the front. There's different techniques and ways that you can apply your eyeliner if you want to open up your eyes a little bit more. Some people say not to put the liner on the bottom. Some people just put it on the waterline. Some people go really glam. I would love to go really glam, and I'm very envious of those who know how to do it. I've tried it. I've watched a million tutorials, and it just never looks the same. Okay, so here is the undersense. And again, I don't really follow the great debate rule. I actually apply it all over my eyelashes. If you're a distributor and you're on here and you just do the tips, I'd love to know if you've tried it both ways, and if you do agree and feel like just doing the tips is better. I'm probably up for a new bottle because normally this product shows up a little bit better. But the reason I love the ivory is because it is very obvious. Just like Amanda was saying, if you have on a lot of product like SeneGence on your eyes, it's kind of hard to see the gray or the black lash undersense and cover it up with your LashSense. So you're already gonna see such a difference in the way my eye looks with my eyeliner on, and then again with the undersense on. You can already begin to see how my eyelashes have lengthened. The lighting is a little bit off. I'm sorry. I'm in my closet and I have a window right in front of me. Sometimes the lighting is amazing, sometimes it's a little bit much. And if you're talking to me, I will respond to you, but one thing I have not gotten good at doing lives is multitasking. I will lose my train of thought like there is no tomorrow. So I will answer any questions that you have, or if you've just simply said hello, I will definitely be back. So like we said, sometimes people completely let it dry, and sometimes we just put it on wet. And for the sake of time, because I've probably eaten up so much time already, I'm just going to go ahead and just put it on whatever way it is. But I love how this product completely gives me that full-on thick volume lashes. Now you don't have to go get lash extensions, not necessary. You know, it's fun to have fake lashes for those special occasions. They're really good in our business because they create a wonderful selfie. There was ever a time that I would want to use some fake app to make myself look different than what I actually look like in real life. It would be just simply for lashes, because I can't apply fake lashes to save my life. And really, I don't have to now because I have this awesome LashSense. But I do want to try my magnetic lashes. I just think they seem so fun, and the magnetic aspect behind it really just pulls the lash to the liner and it hooks on for you. You don't have to try to figure out how to get it on there. So this is the first layer. Just remember, the LashSense lifts your lashes, separates your lashes, curls your lashes, strengthens your lashes, conditions your lashes, volumizes them. So already you're seeing the difference. So now I got to do one more and then we will be done. So if y'all have any questions, I'm saying y'all, can you tell them from Virginia? I don't know if ladies in Joplin say that, or wherever the other distributors are, Kansas. I was born and raised in Florida for most of my life, but then I moved here, or part of my life, then I moved here, so I adopted the y'all. It's got the little bit of the southern drawl. And I watched a live from our CEO once. I watched her apply her makeup. I really enjoyed that because I figured, what better way to learn than from the CEO of our company? And she said something that I'll never forget when she was applying her LashSense. She said, some days I have good lash days and some days I don't. And I guess it's, you know, it's hair. So it's just like our hair days. Some days we have great hair days and some days we don't. And I actually agree with her. I completely agree. Today I think it's a pretty good lash day. So let me pull the camera up a little closer. Zoom back out. Look at those beauties up close and personal. Well, there you have it. I hope you all had a great time watching. I hope you learned something. Bottom line, if you're not a huge glam girl, two things are important: lipstick and lashes, right? So if you are on a budget or you want a minimalistic makeup bag, I would focus on those two items first. And trust me, you'll be back. You'll want it all, because all of our skincare or makeup is also skincare. So when you are putting our products on your face, you're not just putting some chemical infested product on your face. You're putting on amazing skincare that's gluten-free, vegan, not tested on animals, paraben-free, wax-free, lead-free, non-GMO, you name it, we have it. The only reason it's not 100% natural is because we would have to store everything in the refrigerator. So it's so worth the price point. The price point on this, I think I said, is $28. This one's $24, and I forgot to tell you these are $25. All right, have a happy weekend. See ya. I survived this live.